Hello everybody, I'm Scout83 and I just wanted to show you something in Space Engineers that I thought was cool. Of course, I've just picked up Space Engineers just a few weeks ago, and I think it's a great game. But I was tinkering around with attaching things under wings of my fighters, and I came up with kind of like a droppable fuel tank, really. Which I thought was pretty cool because it just means that you can bring along extra power, or you can have these things at the station charging. You can pull them out, put them on a fighter, and presto, you have more fuel. I mean, you might be running out of energy in your ship, but then you just plop one of these on and you're good to go again. The only problem is, of course, it's exposed, everything, and I retrofitted my light fighter to take one of these. And of course, there's other things you can do with it, of course, and I have a few demonstrations. There's a lot more you could I think you can do with this. And of course, I've put a row of guns, a row of rockets, and you just attach it to it, and boom. The light fighter that had 2 guns and 2 rockets now has 2 guns and what is that? 8 guns, excuse me, and 2 rockets. That's a big boost. And I'm still kind of testing the concept out a little bit, but I thought while I'm testing, I'm going to bring you in. And I'm sorry about the lagginess. For some reason, this world just started lagging for, I have no idea why. I don't know. But I'm going to switch to another world here eventually to do some demonstrations, hopefully. But also this is like since the connector won't connect directly to like a big ship, I was thinking, well, you could always put it to connector to another small ship, build a small ship, place it on there, tear off the cockpit, and then put a bunch of connectors on there, and you can plug these things into that for like recharging the batteries. And for like, this is a battery powered ship, so you have to stop it and recharge it. So I thought this was kind of like an interesting concept. I don't know how practical it really is, but I just thought it was interesting and I thought I'd share it. And then, of course, once I did that, I was actually experimenting with launching torpedoes from the bottom of this, like small torpedoes, and that really didn't work. But then I was like, well, what if I do that? And then I went on to, what if I put guns on there? What if I put rockets, like I've got over here on my medium fighter? It's like, oh, okay, I've just souped it up. And then I was like, well, if I take like something that's actually nuclear powered, not battery powered, like say this, well, now I've got, I've retrofitted it to where it use. And of course, this isn't a very good retrofit. But, hey, look, I've got it retrofitted to use electrical energy now. So I'm like, well, that's pretty cool little feature. So now my heavy fighter can now run off of electric. So I was like, that's interesting. But I thought that was interesting. I thought I'd share it, and it might still have some problems. And actually, I'm going to try to test it despite the lag. I kind of already have everything set up in here. I'm going to demonstrate how you detach and put these on here in just a second. I'm going to use my light fighter to demonstrate, and man, I hate the fact that it's just suddenly decided it's gonna lag. I don't know why either. I was trying to figure out why, and I couldn't figure it out. So it just made me feel stupid, which I do feel stupid a lot sometimes. But you just basically dock with the device, and like so, it should snap to. You can detach the parking. Now you can, of course, one of the reasons why I left that on there. Oh, I just turn the parking on. I was like, why can't I lift off? Is to show you that, you know, you can run without it, or you can run with a park, with gear on it. For my demonstrations from this one on. Of course, that would make it easier because you just set it down on the station and then turn on the park and run off. Of course, with these pods, I figured out that you need to put a control panel on there just in case you accidentally disconnect the wrong thing so you can reactivate it. Otherwise, you'll have to build one, which could be difficult. Hold on for a second. Let me go ahead and get rid of that to even things out, just for symmetry's sake. So now I've got these 2 drop pods, and gosh, I wish it wasn't lagging so much. I think it affects maneuverability a bit. It's hard to tell with it doing whatever it's doing. Everything's so slow. So slow. Anyway. So, you know, I've got 2 extra batteries now. So that gives me longer duration. And this is my friend and I built this ship, and I'm kind of using it for target practice, which is probably not the nicest thing to do, and I'm a little bit heavy, so I'm thinking I'm going to run into this thing. No? Okay. But, you know, and I recommend you hotkey the, hold on. The, nope, that's not what I wanted. The, your merge blocks before you merge with anything, because that, and put them on the hotkey. That way you just do this. And, you know, if you were in an area you needed to just get rid of them for whatever reason, it's just a matter of, you know, hitting the hotkey and they'll break off, break away. Of course, it's kind of an expensive thing to break off and break away, but it's still kind of cool. I think it's just kind of a cool concept. The practicality of it might not be completely there, but I thought it was kind of a cool concept, so I kind of played around with it, and those things are probably long gone. I don't know where they went. Oh, there they go. See you later, boys. Go into space and explore for me. But, anyway, gosh, I wish it wasn't lagging so much. This would make it so much better if it wasn't lagging. But, you know, as I said, I have different variations, and, it works. It works. It works. It's very nice. It's very much a matter of just merging in. And I haven't seen anybody do this. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and it surprised me. But it's just like, well, that's just an absurd amount of firepower for a little thing like this. And of course I got the rocket launchers on my medium fighter, which I've actually modified since this one. This one's kind of an earlier stage. Well, only slightly earlier. Oh, come on. My problem is it's easy, kind of hard to get into. And see, now that increases its firepower a great deal. It goes from a medium fighter to really what is essentially kind of almost a heavy assault vehicle with that much firepower. Actually, I'm wanting to go shoot something, so I'm going to go shoot something. I think I'm out of range here. Maybe not. Blow some stuff up in slow motion. Can't do that in every day. See, there's one benefit to things being slower for some curious reason. I'm sure it's probably something I did, but I don't know what it is. Just fun. Alright, let me get back here. I still have one more thing I wanted to... And all these versions here are all retrofitted versions. This thing's not that good at turning. Just one more thing I want to show you with the heavy fighter, which is a nuclear powered one. This one's got like where is that port? One port for a small nuclear reactor so you can move it around using nuclear power if you need to. But it's not nuclear powered. That's really just so that you can, unlike the light fighter, which is totally battery powered. Slow deceleration. Okay. So now I'm going to go jump into my heavy fighter. Oh, which I gotta remember, you jump into from the back. Oh, I thought the neutral dampers were off. Alright, so anyway, just to prove that this works, really, as a demonstration, this is a completely nuclear-powered vehicle. So I'm going to turn off the nuclear power, which it didn't work. Or at least it doesn't look like it worked. Hold on. Where is that stupid nuclear reactor? Oh, there you are. Yeah. Refused to turn off. Okay, so you see it's off now and... Oh, hold on. You know what's running. There we go. Okay, so now everything's off. I was going to show you that it's reactor powered, and I've got that one battery on there, and everything's off. And then turn back on that battery block, and boom, battery powered ship. So again, I just think it's kind of a cool out idea. I don't know how really practical it is, but I just thought it was a fun little idea to put on drop pods and stuff. So here, I'll be right back. I want to show you some of the modified versions of my fighters. They're designed specifically for this concept. All right, welcome back. And here's just a little bit of an updated medium fighter design. You can see it's got the fuel pod on the bottom. It's empty right now, I realize, but this is just a demonstration. And I just modified it to actually incorporate a merge block in there so that, you know, it can just simply fly over something and pick it up. You can put weapon systems or whatever on there. Of course, a little updated version has a camera on the front, but the other version that I designed specifically for this is my little dragonfly. And of course, just for fun, I put in some rocket launchers. And of course, I colored them differently to just to show, you know, the different parts. These are red because that's the module. I mean, the pod, essentially. And that increases the firepower a lot, quite significantly. Again, just a little fun idea that I thought was interesting. So what we're going to do is, I see there's a business ship nearby. Let's go have some fun, because I like shooting things. Alright, we're starting to get a bit closer. Let's see the rocket pods underneath. Let's see what this much firepower does, just for the heck of it. I need to turn back on my mission dampers. If I can stop missing. They're not quite done yet. There's still some bits. Alright, so anyway, it's just a showcase of the little kind of pod system. And I just thought it was a fun little design feature that I thought I'd show off, and just for the heck of it. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.